All right, welcome back to Studio 40 Live. Let's just keep the show rolling. A lot of energy on a Friday, Scott, I feel, which is good. Look who's back.
I love it.
Nan with Kaizen Capital in the house.
Did he drive the big car in?
We did.
You did. And I was in that thing. You haven't been in it yet, and it's awesome. It's fun. You do feel safe, but I was a bit frightened because it moves out.
As long as he's driving, we're good.
We're talking, of course, about the
Cyber Beast.
Cyber Beast.
We're also talking ADUs today for people that maybe don't know that. Nan, you want to catch us up a little bit about, I mean, we've gotten to know you so well and what you're trying to do here in the region, but tell people a little bit.
So Scott, remember well, I don't know if you saw, but we actually did a walkthrough of the new ADU that we just did.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is to make properties affordable for people because interest rates are so high, prices are so high.
Sure.
So we're looking for creative ways of helping people get into homes.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Accessory dwelling units. All right, you got an $850,000 home that you can get in there on a $100,000 budget, right? So we got a whole bunch of stuff here to look at, and you can take us through some things.
Okay, all right. We're gonna need you guys to pay attention to this.
Okay.
This is like
follow us, all right? It's real quick. How do you afford $850,000 home with a $100,000 budget, all right? First of all, you need 3.5% down. Okay, that's roughly around $40,000.
Okay.
FHA loan, right?
Yep.
And then that comes out to be about $6,300 a month of debt service that you have to pay.
Okay.
Now, this property have 3 existing units. Front house, back house, the new ADU that we just built. The front house and the back house is bringing in $4,000 a month.
Okay.
You subtract that from the $6,300 a month that you have to pay, you're left with $2,300 a month that you have to pay by living in the ADU. But the ADU is 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You rent out 2 bedrooms at $800 each. That subtracts $1,600 from your $2,300, and you're left with $700 a month. Okay,
Isn't that great?
That's how you afford an $850K home with $700 a month and $40,000 down.
And we're seeing some pictures on the right-hand side there of what some of that looks like. I mean, that's the thing. I think people are starting to get used to what this even can look like, what it looks like on their property.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, I feel like people are pleasantly surprised. Is that what you're feeling?
I mean, people are surprised, and the thing is, people don't know that they could do this, right? Off the bat, you can use your rental income to reduce the amount of debt service that you have to pay. That's why you can afford more home when you have multiple sources of income on your property.
Got it. All right. Let's just back it up just a little bit now, too, so for people who are a little bit confused. That might have been a little confusing kind of getting through all the numbers.
Really fast.
I took notes. I'm good.
You got the notes, but I mean, it's really super interesting, and I love how you brought the graphics right here, too. So if there's like an ADU, so it's a smaller house, and what you're doing is going in and one of your properties build another one, which is the ADU right in between. So now there's 3 basic properties on one plot of land, on one property.
Yes.
And so that's where you can generate the money and also house people that might not normally be able to be housed or be able to afford it, right?
Normally, people would not be able to afford, a $850,000 home.
Yeah.
But if your qualifications are less, you can use the rental income to offset the expense. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If you can only afford, let's just say, a $400,000 home or $300,000 home, you can use additional rental income to help you qualify for a higher amount.
All right. So what you need? Here we go.
Tell me what I need, Nan.
Okay, this is what you need.
We're almost out of we're actually out of the frame. This is so big. My hands are in it now.
$1,000 down. Okay. You don't have that? Find a way to get it.
Okay.
You need a way to qualify for the loan. You need good credit and consistent income. If you don't have any of these things, you need to utilize your human capital, your resources, get your mom involved, dad involved, uncle involved, friend involved, friends involved, whatever you have to do to get this going. Because this will set a solid foundation for a very well-lived life.
Love that.
Okay?
That's great.
All right,
I love me a roadmap.
Yes.
Will I be wealthy is the question, I think.
Are we guaranteed to be a millionaire?
I'm going to show you something that is mathematically proven. By the way, our QR code is here. Anytime you have questions, make sure you scan that. We'll give you this PowerPoint at the same time. You can follow along, okay? So this is how you become a millionaire, guaranteed. You start with buying a house. For this particular property, $40,000 down, okay? Every 10 years, understand, the value of your property will just about double. So the first 10 years, it will go from $850,000, it will double to $1.6 million.
Yes, please.
Second 10 years, it will double to $3.2 million.
Fine with that.
Third 10 years, it will double to $6.4 million. Okay, after 30 years, your mortgage is paid off. You started off $40,000, And then debt service is $700 a month after you rent out all the units. This is how you have $6.4 million in the bank after 30 years. Guaranteed retirement.
Oh my God.
He just guaranteed.
All right, we ran out of time, but we got to come back and talk more about this. And plus, you can find it on our website.
That's right.
You know, we'll have it on our YouTube, all over the place for you to come and check this out. And of course, check out Kaizen Capital.
He just gave me the roadmap to be a millionaire.
That's incredible.
There it is. All that information, Kaizen Capital.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Holy cow. Come back. He's coming back.
I feel like I was in the best econ class of all time right now.
Well, I started to get into learning how I'm going to become a millionaire, then we got the hard rap, right?
Well, that happens because we were excited and we wanted to ask him all the questions.